Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to my channel Astrology Infinity. And today we're going to talk about the effects of moon in the second house of your birth chart. But before that, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed it yet, please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so that you do not miss any of the videos that I post. And so without wasting any time, let's begin with our video. Well, what is second house? See, second house represents your savings. Second house is your family heritage. Second house represents your voice, the way you speak, what kind of voice you have, whether your voice is shrill or not, whether you have a depth in your voice, the intensity of your voice, the loudness of your voice. Some people are very soft spoken. Some people have a very harsh voice. This is seen from the second house. Second house also shows the teeth. Actually, it's the entire mouth is seen from the second house, especially the teeth are seen, the condition of teeth are seen from the second house. Second house is aid from the seventh house, and as a result of which, this also shows the kind of hidden things you have in a relationship with your spouse or your legal partner. Whether you are going to have something hidden from your spouse or not, that is also seen from the second house. The sign in the second house would show this. And what is moon? Well, moon is your mother's nourishment. Moon represents your emotions, your mind, what you think, how you think, and this is seen through moon. Moon represents the condition of your mind. So if moon is afflicted, then these people basically have problems in thinking. They may have some kind of mind trouble, some kind of mind disease. Any kind of mind disease has to be seen through moon. There are other planetary combinations that also indicate some kind of mental disorders, but the most basic thing, when you have to see for a mind disease, when you have to see for depression or anxiety or any kind of that stuff, you have to consider moon. So moon is your mind. Moon is your emotional connect with any individual because moon is emotions. Moon rules the fourth house of natural zodiac, that is Cancer. Cancer is all about emotions, the emotional connect. So moon is your emotional response to the stimuli. How you respond to the people around you, how you respond to the situations. That's moon. A very strong moon gives you a very firm thinking, an individual of very firm belief who just thinks rationally and just sticks to what he has planned. Whereas a debilitated moon or a afflicted moon, I won't say debilitated moon. A debilitated moon can give a very firm, balanced individual. An afflicted moon can give an individual who is very not very firm on to his decisions. One who, as because moon waxes and wanes, so no matter where the moon is placed, no matter the sign placement is what the sign placement is, but the natural tendency of moon is to wax and wane. So wherever your moon is placed, that house, that thing, that significance of those things, they are going to be waxing and waning in your life up to a certain age when the moon matures. Some people say that moon matures at the age of 24, some say it matures at 26. But in general, if you want the maturity age of any planet, just take it around 30 to 35. Rahu and Ketu are two exceptions. Rahu and Ketu matures at 42 and 48 respectively. Some people believe that at 42, some at 48. But those are two exceptions. Otherwise, up till the age of 30 to 35, you can see that there is a waxing and waning in the house, in the position where the moon is placed. The specifics which the moon control in your birth chart, there is a waxing and waning. So when moon is in the second house, the most important thing that the second house shows is your savings, what you have saved from your income. So when moon is in the second house, these people basically have, sometimes they do have a saving, sometimes they do not have a saving. This does not mean that these people are hand to mouth. No, it's not that. It's just that sometimes they have a lot of savings, and on the other moment they may not have that much amount of saving. It's not that you are penniless. You will have saving, you will have some amount of saving, but that amount would be lesser as compared to the one that you had previously. And this is basically the most important thing, because of which this waxing and waning of savings is seen, because of the extravagant attitude of the people with the moon in the second house. The people who have moon in the second house are very much fond of food. One thing that is very much clear: they're very much fond of food. They're very much fond of travel. They just like to travel. They like to travel to new places. They like to explore new places. So they do spend a lot of money on this. These people are actually luxury loving people, because the second house in the natural zodiac belongs to Venus. The moon is excelled in the second house. So these people do love luxuries. Although moon in the second house can be waxing and waning, but these people do love luxury. So they do spend a lot of money on it. So as a result of which, sometimes the savings are quite high, the other time they are a bit low. But it's not that they are going to be penniless. And this extravaganza attitude of yours would slow down, or would come to a more mature level after the age of 30 to 35. Now, the second thing that the second house represents is your family, your heritage. And since moon is your mother, so this shows that your mother is the one who has bound the family together. Your mother is also very traditional mother. The people who have moon in the second house, they have a very traditional mother. These people's mother most of the time follow the saying of their husband. Means your father's, whatever your father says, whatever your father asks to do, your mother just simply obeys that. It's not that your father is going to ask something wrong thing to do. It's not that. It's just that mother is quite traditional. She believes in what the husband says is quite right for the family, for the children, and everything. And mostly it is. Moon in the second house do give a very traditional mother, a mother who takes care. Any mother takes care of their child. There's no doubt in that. But moon in the second house, the mother is quite traditional. She teaches the child about the family history, the culture, how to behave, how to be modest, how to be humble. That's the other thing that you see when moon is in the second house. Moon in the second house give a lot of interest in tasty food. These people are just food maniac. They are just foodie and foodie. They want to eat all kind of stuff. They want to eat all kind of food, and they just love exploring menus of different places. So that's one good thing with the moon in the second house. Now, when moon is in the second house, it is 8th from the 7th house. Now, this shows that your spouse may have a hidden personality. They may hide some things from you. It's not that they are going to hide something of much higher intensity, but they may have a kind of hiding attitude. If they went for a shopping, they may hide from you. If they went for a party, they may hide from you. So this is something that moon in the second house gives, because moon in the second house is 8 from the 7th house. So the spouse may have some kind of hiding skills or that kind of stuff. Also, when moon is in the second house, you can also, if moon is placed in a Scorpio, you can be a very secretive individual. You can be the one who is hiding things from your spouse. Also, moon in the second house gives interest in occult, in astrology, uh, in tradition, in the cultural heritage. If you have moon in second house, you will have interest in the cultural heritage of your religion. You would have interest in knowing about your religion more and more. So these are the certain things which are seen when moon is placed in the second house. But for moon, the most important thing is to see the sign placement, because sign placement matters the most. Moon is a planet that gets afflicted very quickly, and the sign where moon is sitting, that is going to decide how the moon is going to behave. So depending on the sign placement, there can be certain changes with the moon placement in the second house. Otherwise, this is the general consideration of what happens when moon is in the second house of your birth chart. I hope you like this video. If you have any queries, do comment, share the video, and if stay tuned for further updates. Bye bye.